that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm in Toronto and I got this view, but I might as well be in a hotel room. Yeah, it doesn't matter cause I'm so consumed, spending all my nights reading texts from you. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm so sorry that my timing's off, but I can't move on if we're still gonna talk. Is it wrong for me to not want half? I want all of you, all the strings attached. Oh, I'm good at keeping my distance. I know that you're the feeling I'm missing. You know that I hate to admit it, but everything means nothing if I can't have you. I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing, babe. I'm trying to move on, forget you, but I hold on. Everything means nothing if I can't have you. Now I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? I can't write one song that's not about you. Can't drink without thinking about you. Is it too late to tell you that everything means nothing if I can't have you? No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you, cause you're there for me too. You're still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. You burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother warned you there'd be days like these, but she didn't tell you when the world was bright.
All right, hello, everybody. Let me know how that volume sounds. Let me know if you can hear me. SC, hello. It's gonna be an interesting setup today, I think, with this war, but we'll try to get through it. W, only 17 months. It seems like much longer. Seems like longer to me anyways. 17 months is a pretty long time, to be fair. Thank you for the resub, Dub. All right, I think we're ready to get the show on the road. I know Lady B, I think she is up and running, so I'm going to hop into voice with her shortly. We are going to go ahead and dual stream this. So I'm excited to be working with her to stream. Should be lots and lots of fun. Nuggets! Nuggets, you're crushing, Dub. Look at that. Tier 2 for 26 months. Thank you for that resub. Much appreciated. Where's my stream deck? Where'd you go? There you are. There you are. So, disclaimer. Dub, I see how you are, Nuggets. Nuggets, I love the picture of the kitty, by the way. I love it when you always sneak them in on me when I'm sleeping. It's storming really, really bad here right now, so there might be a slight chance my power goes out. If that's the case, you know, you can hop over to Lady B's stream until I get back up and running. But we should be okay. I've been pretty lucky with it, knock on wood, recently. So I'm hoping there'll be no issues there whatsoever. So, all right, I think I have everything ready to go. Let me do one of these guys. Hello, hello. How is everybody? Hopefully we are all doing well. So you'll see that we have the Noble Nines War. That is going to be the first war to kick off. And then we have the Silent Snipers. It's going to be really hard for me to not say Scorpion Monkeys. I'm going to try my best this. So Silent Snipers over here, and then I do have the dual set up just in case we have 2 hits because they are going to overlap. I will be focusing on the Noble Nines War because I am streaming the Lady B, but I will have the Silent Snipers running to the side, and then once the Noble Nines War ends, I will be focusing solely on the Silent Snipers War. So that is the plan for today. Should be about a good hour or so of streaming for me, so just enough, and then I have to get off and study for my test. So this is a good song. I like this song. So that is the plan for today. We're just waiting for these hits to kick off. I'm waiting to get the word from Lady B to say that she is ready for me. And then we'll go ahead and join up with her. But I should be all set, hopefully. Go ahead and put this back up so you guys can see my face and my shadow. I need to fix my lighting, clearly. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll roll with it. So, what are our predictions for this war, guys? Noble Nines versus OneHive Prime. What are our predictions here? You'll see that we do have Eric over on the other side. This is going to be a good war because if you guys don't remember, these were the 2 clans that faced off against each other in the Mobile Open. It was Noble Nines and OneHive in the finals. OneHive did pull the win, but it was back and forth for a little bit there. So, should be pretty exciting. Taking a look over here at our lineup for Noble Nines, you will know, well, you might not know, but Golden X and Noble Nines have kind of joined up together. So we do have, I believe those are a couple players from Golden X joining Noble Nines. So you'll see a little bit of a different lineup. Is my camera lagging or is that just me? I feel like my camera's lagging. Let me know if it's like super obnoxious, but from what I'm seeing right now, it's not matching up. Of course, now I'm touching things, so that's not gonna make it any better. Dub, tell me. Is it synced up okay? You don't see any lag. Okay. It looks a little laggy on my end, but as long as it isn't distracting for you, that's okay. All right. Just waiting to see if Lady B is ready for me. I don't even know what chat she's in. Oh, she's not in my server to join my chat. I'll have to join hers. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, she's straight up calling me. That works too. Hello, hello. Uh-oh. Can I not hear you again? Hang on. I don't know why I'm having trouble hearing you. I made sure that my headset was set up correctly. Let me look here. Output. Input. There you are. Okay, I got you.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. It's always something, always.
I feel you on that, especially with the audio. My audio will like randomly change throughout a stream, and all of a sudden it's like earbleed city.
That's how mine has been, and my daughter's been using my headphones to do her schoolwork over the summer, so she's been like unplugging my stuff and plugging it back in, and it's been kind of all over the place. So I never know what I'm gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates.
Hopefully not the I don't like the cherry cordials, so hopefully not.
I don't like those either. I don't like anything that's like fruit filled, to be honest. If it comes in a box, that's
kind of gross. So the big question here, and I don't know what I can say. I feel like maybe you're the better person to say if anything can be said. I said very vague stuff. Okay. People want to know what's up with scorpion monkeys. I told them this is what I've told them, that I've heard that they've decided to leave. I've heard the reasons why. I'm not going to say that because I don't know if that's public knowledge, but I've heard that they have decided to potentially leave, break apart, and become silent snipers, which they would still qualify. They would still qualify because it's the players that qualified, not the team, because it was through ESL play. So the players are the main qualifying factor of that.
Right.
Clan War Leagues would be different. That would have a different component to it. Lexi, what's going on? Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they have said why. I don't know if that's public. I know kind of part of the story, and I know that Christine is going to be having her own little stream on Sunday, kind of explaining things, is my understanding. But that's, one side to the story. So I've heard a little bit of both sides, and I know what's going on, but I don't know if it's my place to say. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. It's not my place to say it. So they're just making a change. No big deal. Making a change. Switching over to Silent Snipers, going to run with that name and kind of run under their own leadership, I guess you could say. So
okay, yeah. So I mean, you guys can go watch KTM Mobile, and see kind of what's up. See, how they explain it, but I think, leave it to. I think it's pretty safe to leave it to the fact that they're making that change.
Right. They need a little bit of a different management style, I think, is the understanding. So that's about all I'm gonna say about it. So
is that thunder? Is that thunder?
Yeah.
You said you have a storm coming through?
It's really bad. I know. And my Wi-Fi is so wonky. I'm one of the only neighborhoods that have like above, or just my electricity. My wires are above ground. A lot of the wires are below ground in Florida, but my neighborhood has like the old school above ground wires. So it makes me nervous. Whenever it blows a little bit, my power can go out. So
yeah, that's what I have here. And I have to get a generator. That's the goal for this weekend, is to actually order a generator, and I have to get the right plug, because you can blow on the wires here and they'll go out. Like if a tree looks at it wrong. We have no power.
Well, I've been lucky lately. We have that tropical storm that's blowing in, I guess, this weekend too. So I know people are already freaking out, thinking it's going to become a hurricane, and they're out buying everything out of the stores. So hurricane
the milk and bread people.
Yeah. They can't be toilet paper people, because that still isn't in stock.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we're really bad here in Florida right now. We're, I think, one of the hottest states.
Oh, so that's what because, I mean, everybody knows you get massive loads of diarrhea if you get COVID. So you have to get the toilet paper. That's going to stop it. That's going to stop it all. I wonder if they're making like masks with the toilet paper.
Yeah, they have to be doing something with all that toilet paper.
I don't know what they're doing with it all. Oh. That hoodie is dope. Thanks, Dr. Sam. Is there? Yes, there is. This isn't the Lady B hoodie. B-Love hopes that your Crocs float away in the storm, by the way.
He hates on the Crocs. Listen, I only have a Disney pair. They have like little Mickey Mouses instead of holes. And I only wear them to Disney, not wear them in public like Dub. And he has Nicole wearing Crocs now. So I'm still, honestly, on the no Croc train unless my feet hurt really bad.
Is that just out of defiance that she's wearing them?
I don't know no, before she was like, I'm never wearing Crocs. And then she found a pair of tie-dye ones. And so he bought them for her. And now that's like all she wears. Aww. So I don't know.
Let me see. So we've got to pull up in the chat to see who people think are going to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I may disappoint you in telling you this. But 81% of the people here think it's going to be OneHive.
That's a pretty large majority.
That is. But Eric's playing.
Right. Clash so that's gonna swing it a little bit.
Yeah, you got Eric, you got Chubbs. There's a huge rooting here for Stefka. I don't know who's
Stefka.
Stefka. Well, that might be German. I think he's Dutch, so maybe it's Stefka. I don't know who that is either. I don't know who Coco is, and one bad
blue penguin.
I don't know who they are. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I thought I saw Neon Waves when I popped into the clan, because I popped over to the OneHive side. I was hoping to see Neon Waves playing. So I don't know if one of those accounts are hers. Why does Amy have an echo? I don't think she has an echo.
Is it echoing?
No, not on my end. Not on my feed, from what I can hear. See if that's better. I just lowered it ever so slightly.
See if that's any better. I think one thing that people are forgetting, though, and I don't know if they remember or not, is the Mobile Open. These two teams played each other. Not these exact two teams, but in the Mobile Open.
The clans,
and
yeah.
It was a lot closer than, it was a back and forth. They went into 3 wars.
Yeah.
So
I think people heavily underestimate Noble Nines. Vilov is abusing his moderator status in the chat, banning Vilov for saying full croc treen.
Vilov loves Crocs. He loves them.
I'm gonna see if I can get like a Lady B pair of Crocs made and send them to Vilov. Would you wear a pair of Lady B? What if they were Lady B Love Crocs?
He would so wear them. He'll say that he wouldn't, but he would.
It's gonna be a Lady B with the love emote. It'll be the Lady B Love Crocs. B has a secret Croc closet in his house. He might. I will tell you, I do have a pair or two of Crocs. They're good for the dogs. Like if you're going to if you go to like the river, you take them to a lake or a pond or something, you just throw them in the car. You don't have to worry. That you can just walk around easy peasy. They stay on your feet.
Yeah, they're good for the pools down here too. Whenever you want to go to the pool, just chuck those on.
No, I'll wear the flip flops 100%.
I'll fall if I do that. I have no faith in myself.
Crocs and bathing suits, maybe not the best fashion statement.
just to get there and back. That's what, because I never wear shoes at all. Okay. But just to get there and back, because I will fall out of my flip flops, hands down.
What's going on, GKT? Good to see you. Good evening. So yeah, 81% of the vote going to OneHive for this war. So we'll see. I don't think people have seen how. Well, no. I'm not saying. No. That's
don't jinx it. Don't.
That's the kiss.
Don't do that.
I said nothing. Nothing was coming out of my mouth about anybody. So there. Wait, I should jinx Eric. Eric jinxed OneHive like hard.
This is true.
He was going ham on 11 original in the qualifier in the ESL play. Eric's gonna nail it today. He's gonna do amazing. He's gonna go smooth sailing through his entire raid, just like they're gonna kick me out. I'm on the wrong side to say this.
You are on the wrong side.
I'm saying nice things. I'm saying such nice things. Eric's gonna gloat now. Ugh.
We'll see. Maybe no one will tell him. Maybe you'll get lucky.
So quick before the attacks head in, predictions in chat. And Amy Nicole, what do you think we're going to see star count? Because you did say that we've seen them come very close. So what kind of star count do you think we're going to pull today?
I think that we're going to see. I wouldn't be surprised to see a 12 to 11, but I'm going to favor Noble Nines. I feel like Siffy's in my chat. I feel like he is raring to go. So I feel like we're going to see a 12 to 11 score.
Yeah. I think I'd go with that. I think that's a good score. I would say I'm going for 12-12. I want to see this come down to percentage.
That'd be a good way to see it.
Yeah. I have a feeling. Yeah, OG Serial says 12-12 Noble Nines. I think it's going to come down to percentage here. I'm not going to say who, I think. Is Siffy Bobat going to go in with a Bobat, though, this time?
No, probably not.
Gosh darn. I think I've seen him do
not.
one. It was incredible. I loved it. I was like, yeah, that's why he has that name. Then he never did it again. And then I never saw him trip. No. Not going to say it, Siffy. Not going to say it.
No, he's been running a lot of hybrid lately. Last time I've seen him play was he was doing some hybrid, and he was using Yetis for the longest time, and then stopped using them. So we'll see what he decides to go with.
Switching to some of the meta too, maybe the hybrid working really nicely. Maybe some zap quakes in there.
He's in my chat, and he's like, "What am I doing?" You're gonna triple step.
He's going in with the zap quake Yeti smash. There we go. Ooh.
First hit. There we go.
Okay, we got Seppi coming through. Seppi bringing us the
Yetis.
The Yeti Smash from Noble Nines. Take it, Nicole.
All right, so we're starting off with the Warden Walk down here at the 6 o'clock area, just slowly starting to pick through these outside buildings. He does have 2 jumps to get himself all the way across the base, so that's going to be some pretty good progress there for him. I hate the Warden Walks. They're so slow. That's the one thing. They're so slow.
Yeah, the Warden Walks, you definitely have to bring some, you have some rages for it, so you can use it to speed this up. You have to be mindful of the time with it. But the best thing about them is the range that they get. And they also stay, because of their range of the staff, they're about 2 tile difference. I think there's 7 range radius, Queen's 5. So they stay just out of the line of fire ever so slightly. So it's a little less risky here. I like the Loon coming in to try and pick up some Sams along the way, almost knocking out that Wizard Tower. But we've got a nice path created. Yeah, nice path created here with that corner being taken out.
Yeah, really good funneling here. Everything should go directly inside. Shouldn't have any issue with anything walking. So, one step out of the way.
When did he use his ability? The Warden used that ability.
He tomed early.
Safely through. That's gonna hurt.
That is gonna hurt.
So bad. And unfortunately, he started maybe just a little bit too early. We see the healers getting picked off by the AD right on that outer corner. He could have let the Warden maybe move in ever so slightly to take that on. So a little bit of a downturn there. He does have a really nice path created. He's got the
that scatter is going to kill that Queen, though. Queen's going to go down, too.
Yeah.
Has to go ahead and pop her ability really early.
And not a lot of healers left over to really save this. And that ability you want to the back end of the raid. Typically, you're bringing your heroes from behind because you're using those spells. You want the healers to swap over, which there weren't a lot left. You want those healers on the Yeti portion of this and have your heroes to the very end. So he's going to pick up the 2-star here. He's got a little bit more value to pick up on the outside edge. It's going to be maybe not the highest percent that he was hoping for.
It's going to be a very low percentage. Is he even going to be able to pick off? He's going to be very close to not getting it. He should. He'll squeeze it out, but... is a very low percentage here.
Yeah, I think he might just get to around 60. Eagle's still up. Oof.
Yeah, the Eagle's up, and that's what's causing the issue with the outside cleanup.
Yeah.
He's not going to hit that 60. He's got, a Wizard and a Minion up?
Yeah, Wizard's down. Archer's not going to get it done. Minion's not going to get it done. Come on, Minion! Oh, no!
Nothing.
And Archer's not going to get it done. 58% on that one. That's a tough
That's a rough start. It's a rough start for sure. I bet Eric's feeling good, though.
Yeah.
With his defense.
A big defense there for Eric. 58% 2-star. That's going to be a tough recovery defense percentage-wise. But we'll see if they can pick it back up on the star count and hold some strong defenses. Now, tell us a little bit about Noble Nines and how they've done defensively in some of the wars.
So overall, Noble Nines has been doing really well recently. They have teamed up with, we have the next live in, Golden X. So I know that they've been working and they've had more base building kind of built into their team now. So I'm expecting to see a higher defense rate for them.
We're getting to see the Zap Yeti Smash! Oh! And dropping in that Zap Quake to take on some of the pathing component, but typically what we're seeing with this is to take on the flanking defenses, because when you bring your Yeti Smash in, it's kind of similar to when you're doing Super Witches or that style attack where you want to keep the majority of the defensive impact in the front and limit what's being impacted on the outside edges. Also a little bit less to worry about, but we've got another example of a Warden Walk here to take things on. It's always an easier push, which is nice. Spotify is pausing. Oh boy, Spotify. 'Cause I've been listening to it all day. Okay, we got no more music. So it's always nice to bring your warden because it's a bit safer of a bet rather than having to worry about your queen, which can often go on her own tangent. So it's also like another little safe hook in that you know that you can get it pulling in with your main Yeti push. I love the pattern here, leading the king into the town hall, the siege barracks on the outside edge, which is going to work down the bottom side. And you can see all that flanking damage on the outskirts now taken down, and also eliminated that clan castle. So it's an easy push coming in.
Yep, getting a really nice push here through the middle. Siege barracks doing some work on the outside. So that should keep everything kind of where it needs to go. Is going to be able to get through that scatter shot fairly quickly. That goes down. And then setting in that Royal Champ. That's going to help out those outside defenses. So this is looking fairly decent. Has a really tough back end, though. Tesla Farm just popping.
Yeah, the back end is definitely something to worry about, but the placement of that siege barracks where the hogs let out, clearing the entire bottom side of the base, hooking around to come to that single IT with the Royal Champ right behind in pursuit to help out. So it allows a tanking for her so she can spare her ability coming into the back end. But that multi definitely a bit troublesome. We do have the queen with her ability still, and we've got a couple of Yetis wrapping around the top side, which is
they're all the way up top. That's going to help out get those back end defenses that they would have to deal with otherwise. So that might not be the worst thing there. That's going to help them out in the long run.
Ooh, so the queen comes into contact with some skellies here at the bottom side, but manages
gets through the inferno.
Gets the inferno down. Oh my goodness, this is coming in strong from Chubbs. RC just letting through some of the remaining defenses here and having, like you said, those Yetis on the top side helps clear out the defensive top end of the base with an easy push down and around. Now we've got 19 seconds left to go and a P.E.K.K.A on the bottom. The RC working through. Looking pretty good here.
It's gonna be close.
Gonna be close.
9 seconds left.
But we've got the archer who's helping out quite a bit. Is it enough? Is it enough to get it done? 2 seconds,
yes.
1 hit.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, so I think I jinxed the defensing already. I should have been like, no, they're awful.
You're going for the reverse jinx. We know you're going for the reverse jinx.
Goodness.
Let's see if I can fix the voice settings here. So a nice trip coming in from Chubbs there. Definitely a close one, but did some great work. Do you know how to make your activity in Spotify actually work? Like
no, I don't use Spotify.
Time you out?
No, I stopped using Spotify. I use iTunes now, so I don't know.
Because it's like it's Discord. It's a Discord thing. It says you've been transmitting for 30 seconds. Spotify playback paused because my mic's been transmitting.
Oh.
So weird. Okay, so we've got Asuka coming in from Noble Nines and bringing in the drag bat. I really love these style raids because you have to think about the back end value when you plan your raid. You have to think about what splash damage is left behind before you decide like the entire full plan. So it's an all-around thinker. A lot of people think drag attacks are very spammy, but this does require quite a bit of thought process involved with it.
Right. He has 3 freezes as well to get those bats through wherever he decides to place them down. He's a little bit of a slow start here, but is trying to set that funnel to get those dragons kind of straight into the town hall there, it looks like.
Yeah, he'll have, he has a Stone Slimer here in play. I wonder if he's going to switch it over to a blimp to sail through. Yes, he actually does just switch it there. So that's going to come through with the dragon portion of the raid to get to the town hall. Typically, you see the warden pop off his ability a little bit earlier in these style raids coming in to get the blimp sailing through. So you have it cut across just a little bit deeper in because the dragons can take on actually quite a bit of impact. They're really tanky, like I think 4,000 hit points or so.
Right.
But we do have the warden coming through, waiting for that ability. We've got the blimp opening up, dragon in there. Loons will die out, but that's fine. And then he can save his ability coming through as everything spreads apart. But let's talk about the back end because we still have the bats to come. And he's bringing it in right behind the scatter shot as the drags are attacking. So that allows him to spare these 3 freezes for a little bit later. And it's going to be key here because he's got 2 wizard towers to still worry about.
Right, he did go ahead and utilize the one over that scatter, dropping the second now over that Inferno Tower area. So he's going to need to save that last one for the back end wizard. It's going to be close. I don't know.
Ooh, a little delay on that. knocked out a big portion of it, and we have the enemy RC up. But the Drags, majority of them working on the outside edge, didn't quite path the way he was hoping for, and we are going to see a defense for OneHive on this one. Definitely not enough time, and we will see a lot of pickoff coming through with the back end Wizard Tower defending a single targeting Inferno and the RC all right in front of that portion. So a very nice try by Asuka. Twice he lost bats to the same Wizard Tower. Yeah. Little bit late on that. That's a tough thing there about those bats, is getting the freeze time down.
Yeah, because if you miss it, then you lost your entire back end part of your attack, and that's just not gonna. It won't push through usually.
Yeah. But a very nice go, nice try. We do have decent percentage on this one, but for Noble Nines, they need more than just percentage at this point, especially with Chubbs bringing in the triple right off the bat. So we'll see how this shapes up into the next raid from OneHive coming through. What are you predicting for the next hit?
Oh, I'm gonna predict a triple because then maybe they won't triple. So I'll say they are gonna triple it. It's gonna be a knock out of the park. So we'll see.
Do we think Eric's gonna hit last? What are our bets here for Eric's attack? Is he gonna come in last?
I don't think he'll come in last. Does he normally come in last?
I don't know, actually. Let's see what's going on with these stats. Stats are cut off. Percentage is cut off. Yeah, I'm not sure. Eric's planning hard. Yeah, he's gonna plan until the very end. I bet he's gonna be the last one to go in.
Probably. Yeah, because he is streaming as well. He's over on YouTube, so.
It's tough. I think it's really tough to actually plan live and really be there for your team and stream all that.
I won't do it. I don't hit. I try to avoid it as much as I can while I'm streaming because it's too much distraction for me. Yeah. It's really hard to pay attention to everything and then hit at the same time.
Yeah, when I was with 11 Original, that was like the one thing that they were finally like, no, we need you to focus. you get too distracted, because I'll sit there and then like I'll talk to chat and I'll be like, oh hey, yeah, we're planning.
Right. My thing is, I'll plan and then people in chat will be like, well, what about this, or this is going to happen, and then it completely changes my entire plan, and then you eat up an hour trying to adjust to what they're saying, and so I don't know, not my cup of tea.
Yeah, it's easier to work without everything else going on and in the way. Mm-hmm. What's going on, Vin Mister? We got James here from Space Station Gaming. James. So, time's a ticking. You gotta get this attack in. Mm-hmm. Is there like default win if somebody misses their time in CWL? I know a lot of leagues have this now. I don't know if CWL actually has that rule.
I don't know if it's default win. They might have some kind of penalty. I don't know how they're doing it for season 2.
It might be the penalty thing. I think that might be how they do it. So many penalties and then right. It's like bye-bye. Yeah. So this match, we have OneHive sitting, I think, in the second seeding. Let me see if I can actually open this up.
Both clans are 2-2, I think, if I remember correctly. They both have it's a 2-2 record for both sides.
Let me take a quick look. I don't know how up to date it was when I saw. Here, as we wait for the next attack. I won't pop it up on screen because I don't have my screen share thing.
I see James is saying it's a 1-star penalty.
It's a 1-star?
That's what they say. Yeah, that's what they say.
My Discord is so laggy on here. I can't get to the CWL server.
I'm getting subs. What is going on? Oh, Tex! Tex coming in and gifting off. Is that 10 subs? Tex, thank you. I was like, what in the world? My alert's going crazy.
It took me forever to figure out where that was. Yeah, I think that's it. There we go. Pop this over here. We'll talk about that. What's going on while I'm cool? Silent yawn. Thank you for the resub, Silent yawn.
I think someone missed their hit. I think at this point, they should have hit.
Yeah.
Quite a while ago. Someone's lagging.
Okay, so let's look at Elite. Invite Gladiator. Esports. Where are you, esports? Yeah, this is taking a bit longer, so I'm going to pop on the replay of the triple that came in from Chubbs. Ruh-roh. So wait, 1 star?
One star penalty is what James said he thinks it is.
Okay.
Which that would put OneHive back down to essentially a 2-star for their first hit and puts them a little bit more on level. Okay, there's the hit. We've got the next hit going in.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Coco coming in.
Okay. Coco bringing in. Let's Coco bringing in.
Yeti. Zap Yeti. Another Zap Yeti for you.
So we've got OneHive definitely taking notes at the World Championship qualifiers from originally from Town Hall Legends who did this. But then we even saw Eve picking it up very quickly and doing the same exact strategy against Nova, who Town Hall Legends originally did that against. So zapping out the flanking damage here, that's kind of the key thing. It's part of shaping up the base, but you want to ensure that you're taking on some key components of flanking damage that would pose a threat to your initial push. Now the Warden's actually lined up here in a good position. Town Hall is reachable for him, which means the ability can be spared for a little bit later through into the raid, especially as he's coming in with the Eagle and the scatter shot. But we do have one of the scatter shots actually eliminated with the Zapquake as well. CC's still up, so we are going to have to worry about that. Looks like he's actually going for the push directly into the town hall here, but I like the use of the sneaky goblins here to start picking up those storages and help shape this up. Ooh, look at this.
All looks good so far. We've got a couple Teslas there, just now pulling that CC. That's going to be a little sneaky there. Gets that jump down.
King's down and set. He's got the king set with the P.E.K.K.A. Let's see if this is going to be enough to get everything moving back in place here. But this is going to be a tough go. King's working his way in. We should now see this funnel properly set. So good positioning of the hero, of the king, and the siege barracks to work through. And what's going to happen here is we're going to see that nice placement working in line to take on the single IT chamber. Though we do have a couple of Yetis that work their way out. We still have the Queen and RC with their abilities, which is perfect because you need it for the back end of this base. Now everything working through that core and get a nice push in, but we need to see that last single IT going down. Oh, the Queen's targeted.
That's going to be a struggle. She goes ahead and use her ability there.
Oh, Queen's targeted, yeah. Forces her ability, does manage to get through. Warden helps her out there. They knock out that single IT. That's the last main threat, and we still have the RC's ability in play here. 51 seconds on the clock. This is looking perfect. We also have a headhunter that was brought in for a possible assist with the heroes, but was not actually needed. So that can be used for cleanup. I would be very worried if Coco decides not to drop more cleanup, especially because you've got the cannon on the bottom side. This is a perfect placement for a minion here. Minion can easily take on the cannon.
It's going to be close on time. The Queen's stuck behind that wall. That's eating up a lot of time here. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah. Drops the headhunter as soon as there was an opportunity for the cannon to turn, but didn't work out.
Not going to be enough. It's going to be a defense there for... See, I reverse jinxed it. It worked.
Yeah, so...
Although it's a very nice percentage. Very nice percentage with that 97%. Noble Nines is going to have to start tripling here at this point to really catch up.
But the question I think that's going to be in play is there going to be that 1-star penalty? Yeah, definitely close on that one, Mafowski. Also, good to see you. Glad you like the new backdrop. I've got to rework. I have to rework my overlay now because everybody wants me to keep this backdrop. Like I say backdrop, my office.
Your office with the lights and the Clash stuff. I love it. I love it.
It's fun. I've got more stuff to kind of like put up and put around coming soon. So that I'm excited for. I've got some blank space. Okay, we got Ote coming in for Noble Nines. This is the opportunity. This is the chance they need to pick up that 3-star and try and get somewhere closer to reclaim themselves in a leading position, or claim themselves at this point.
Right.
So Ote bringing us with the
more Yetis.
Yeah,
Yeti
more
smash.
Coming through, double jump, no bats, no lightning spells, straight up old school. Call it old school Yeti.
Old school. 6 months ago was old school.
He's taking it old school. Back from early 2020. So Warden leading the way here. Good value on this one. Again, I always think it's a great opportunity to use the Warden to take on the Town Halls because it can reserve the ability a little bit later, but he knows he's coming into contact with the ground bow. So drops that rage immediately because the last thing he wants to lose is that Warden ability. Ooh, pull on the CC. This is going to be a bit problematic here. That's a bit unfortunate. Freezes it up. It's enough to hang things off. Warden's focusing on... Is there a headhunter in there?
That's big trouble.
Oh no! He forces the ability. That headhunter did not get frozen up quickly enough. He gets the Town Hall down, but losing that ability is huge, and he's burned through 2 rages on that one, so that's going to be a tough go. That was a bit risky going in. That Loon luring the CC. I know he wanted to protect those healers, but kind of bit him in the butt there. Not old school. Like Lady B, old.
All right, so that blimp made its way in. It opened up that compartment, so that's going to clear out. Royal Champ is making her way in as well. There's so much left up. I don't know what this percentage is going to look like.
Yeah, a lot on the base here. When you lose that Warden ability, it means you lose that full value of being able to keep the pack of troops coming in even just before they get to the core, because you need them as healthy as possible to get full value coming through. And it means the hero abilities have to get used a little bit earlier, so it leaves the entire back end of the base opened up. So despite having a little bit of opportunity to sneak in there, we unfortunately don't get to see it here. And I think the next attack coming in from OneHive is going to be very telling for where we sit with the rest of this war. And it's coming in actually right now.
Right.
It's coming in right now to make up for that lost time that we had there. And that's Staffkey coming in. Hi, Tyler. What's going on? So Staffkey bringing us, more Zapquake, but bringing in the Zapquake Hybrid. Now, the Zapquake Hybrid is a pretty interesting spell combination because you you have to really limit what you're bringing. You either have to bring 1 heal or you have to bring... 1 heal and a rage, or you have to bring the 2 heals. You have to kind of make up for what you're bringing in value with that. So with this, we don't get to see the Queen Walk or Queen Charge portion. So he brings in the 2 heals to make up for that. So we're going to see a Sui opener with this one, and guiding it with the King and the Ice Golems to do some big tanking, which will allow either the Queen, I'm going to assume the Queen coming into the enemy Queen, the support to come through.
Yep, there she goes.
And work her way in. And big value on that radius. Look at that freeze radius covering up the scatter shot. The Queen, the Wizard Towers and all that oncoming damage. Perfect placement of those 2 Ice Golems to get that value.
So there's that Queen on Queen action. She's going to go ahead and go down. So far, so good. Is also trying to create that funnel with the siege barracks over the 3 o'clock area. Royal Champ coming in there as well. And then we're going to see the hybrids start around that 4 o'clock area.
Yeah, it's a somewhat wide pathing, but with the wizards working along from the siege barracks, it should narrow it out ever so slightly. The only problem is we don't have the P.E.K.K.A tanking anymore. And here come the Hogs, targeting on to the Eagle. And we'll see them working around the outer corner of the base with a big push coming through. Now, the one thing that we didn't talk about what this lends us is a lot more miners and a lot more Hogs to work through. And coming into this heavy centralized area, it's a very smart position to be in. Now, Warden ability, just enough to keep everything going safely through and moving along. And we have 1 more freeze and a heal to come through the back end. That freeze definitely going to be needed very soon for the scatter shot.
Yeah.
But first, healing up the crew before dropping that down. Beautifully placed.
That's going to be all spells utilized, but he has a whole army left up, it seems like. Tons of Hogs, tons of miners.
Which is
that back end shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, but it is good that he has all that left over, because coming into a back end Tesla farm can really eat away at what troops you have left, especially when there's a king left over. And I don't see a headhunter in play. I think a headhunter would have been a nice option. I know you have the miners that can help through, but as we see here, you can wind up with a split a little bit with it. So you don't have everything working together. The hogs working on the defenses, the miners working through the storages, and the king. So you do lose a little bit of oomph there. But
there's not going to be enough time. Yeah.
Yeah, Warden helping out a little bit. Great plan. Great attack. Just a time fail.
But again, a decent percentage. It wasn't me this time. I wish it was. It wasn't me this time.
I didn't say smooth sailing. I totally didn't say smooth sailing on this one. Yeah, nice percentage here. This is going to keep them ahead, even if there is that 1-star penalty point.
James was saying that they've changed it, so as long as you go in before 24, there isn't any issues. So
he was fine?
Yeah, he should have been okay. So we won't see. Here comes Sith. Let's see what he's using. He is going with Yetis. He's going with that Yeti Zapquake.
He listened to me. Wait, it could either be a good or bad thing.
Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh. I'm going to get blamed for something. I'll either get credited or blamed. So Sippy Bobat coming in, bringing in that Zapquake. Again, taking on some key defenses, taking on the flanking area. We've got the scatter shot knocked down. We do have the clan castle to worry about. And castle's not gone down yet, so he needs to be very mindful of this warden radius because he doesn't want any headhunters to come out and knock out his poor warden.
Yeah, it looks like the king's trying to pick his way through that outside. We've got that wall breaker trying to sneak in there. It should open up the wall, so funnel should be good here. It gets the siege barracks down over at 3 o'clock as well to help out. But it should be good pathing here inside the base for him. Does have one jump to get into the core as well.
Yeah, that one jump actually not a bad thing here because as soon as he gets to that back end, he's got one scatter shot to worry about and he's got the multi. So it's not too worrisome coming through as long as those rages really do the damage, and you need the heroes to be able to power through that. Hogs have yet to come out, but we do have the king actually tanking for it. So we'll see the hogs doing some nice work along the outside edge with the RC. But the eagle definitely needs to go down on this one. And this has a lot of nice bounceable value. So having those bowlers still alive and keeping them strong through this is definitely key. And that's why the one jump really just heading into the core of the base is all that's needed. But look at these hogs. So much value coming.
They're hitting spring traps, though, too.
Yeah, hitting those spring traps, but they did their money's worth. Coming from that 3 o'clock edge and making it all the way to the 9 o'clock side, allowing the RC that power to get through into that final chamber there and take on those defenses was key to this. Very nice work here. So Siffy Bobat with the queen ability, a minute 1 on the clock. He's looking solid here, bringing in a couple of loons to try and take on those Teslas on the top side of the base so he's not wasting too much time. Again, those are key components to make sure that you get that triple come in. Siffy knows what's up. He knows what's up. He was paying attention to these Zapquake Yetis.
You're good luck today, B. You're good luck.
He's definitely got this down. Nice work. I think I like this new strategy. I think a lot of people groaned about it when they first saw it. They were like, "Oh no,
spam,
oh, no,
spam!"
Not zapping Yetis. It's like the
Deb getting those
ground.
Yeti emotes out in the chat.
So 19 seconds. Queen's right there. Full health. Nice work.
Great job, Sippy.
Can we call you Sippy Zapquake now? Official name.
I mean, he did change his name after he started using Bobat all the time. He was something else. So
yeah. Siffy Zapquake is the new meta. Siffy.
All right, we've got Eric coming in. All right, Jinx away. We've got another Yeti Zapquake.
Yeah, so we've got the Zapquake Yeti Bow Witch. He's bringing in the witches. Now we often see the witches used to help line up some of the outside defensive edge, but he's got 6 with him, so I think we're going to see some working through in the core. Taking on a lot of massive value here. He knocks out the eagle. We've still got the clan castle up, but he knocks down the eagle in a scatter shot and some surrounding defensive structures there. So that shapes up a really nice portion of the core of this base. We've got the warden working from the 10 o'clock side here. Now the healers just positioned far enough away from the air defense, from the archer tower, so no worries there. We've got the Yetis starting up the funnel, and we're going to see a nice push coming through. I do wonder if he's going to hook this around to come to the town hall or if he's going to bring in the siege barracks to actually work for the town hall side of the base. Warden working his way up. Are we going to leave that to the very end? Eric, what are you doing?
Is he going risky with that?
Eric. He's being very patient with his warden.
He is.
Very patient with his warden here to line up this pathing and funneling. We did have that. Yeah, we have the Yetis still working through. Warden's coming back around, and we are going to see them drag down towards the town hall side of the base at the 6 o'clock bottom edge. But slew of witches. Oh, he's slamming these bad girls in there. He is throwing everything right in there. King lining up the funnel here. We're going to see the siege barracks placed to keep things moving along.
Down there at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, because the town hall's on the outside edge, I think we're going to see him work through that and then take the jump right where the single IT is to work everything in and through. Get a little bit deeper in to take on that other scatter shot. He's really navigating this around the outside edge, which is a little different than what you see. Like I said, you want to keep the defenses kind of on the front side of everything. And this still does. And this doesn't really...
Oh, that jump.
Yeah. How are we getting in there, Eric?
That's... I'm like, nothing. He's got a couple things coming back inside the core there.
Okay, so he...
At first I was like, whoa.
Yeah, using the opening in the wall to actually navigate through so the queen takes a jump. A few things go in, which works out. And actually having the Yetis on the outside, maybe not a bad thing with the king.
Yeah, that's going to pay off. That's going to pay off quite a bit. Royal Champ is still there with her ability. Queen still has her ability in play as well as she approaches that single target. So she might get caught up on that king there for a little bit.
And he's got access right back around. Look at this. So these open style bases like this, where you have one corner piece, they're meant to be difficult to actually get in when you're using like queen walks and queen charges. They're supposed to be very difficult to get into.
Is this going to time fail? This is going to be really quick. There's a lot of stuff left up. 4 seconds left on the clock. Is it going to be a time? Oh my gosh.
Eric, he's going to have a broken iPad. And like this.
Siffy is laughing.
Is your Royal Champ frozen like...
She was, yeah, like so ready to go.
She's trying to hit it. She's spazzing out here. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Eric. We jinxed it.
Sorry, Eric. She's mid-throw there. She's like, it's like just out of her hand.
I'm waiting for you to get kicked now. He's going to get mad and kick you for jinxing it.
We have to find the humor in it. Otherwise, it's broken iPad city. Poor guy. He keeps the percentage up.
He does. I mean, at this point, Noble 9's really, they need to triple. There's no other option here aside from a triple and then hope for a 2-star from OneHive. So we'll see. Who's left to go in for? Nope. Yeah, is it Jono? It is Jono, and Jono's really good. So we'll see.
What's Jono's poison? What's his
I don't know what he's been using lately, to be honest. I haven't been able to stream a lot of Noble 9s lately, so I guess we can see here. He used to be, hybrid. He ran a lot of hybrid, and that's what he's running with this one. He does have the Zapquake, though, so we'll see what he decides to do with this.
Yeah, and he's got the Zapquake combination, and he brought the healer combo, so we're not going to see any rages used for the queen charge. We'll see how risky that's going to be, but zapping out. Not the full core, but lining up the pathing for the queen here and taking out. It's like you blink and you miss everything. Missing a scatter shot. He took out a scatter shot. Yeah. And some surrounding defenses to open up. And actually, because he doesn't have rages, he's playing it safe here. Nearly takes down the queen. Doesn't quite get her down, but limits the health on her. So that's an easy push in the queen, and it limits the damage coming on. So not needing rage. Smart move. Smart value in this. We do have the freeze if needed, but is going to force the rage for the queen to get through. Loon sailing away, pick up any possible traps, and also helping to take on some defenses as well. That takes the heat off the queen, especially since you don't have the rage to work through.
Oh, she's getting close to low.
Headhunters, freeze them, poison them.
Dead.
Poison them. Did she get them? Oh, she got them.
I guess they're dead. Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're not there.
Okay, she got them down. So risky, scary opener, but gets everything that's needed here. Minute 40 on the clock, so he's not doing bad on time. Reinforcement of the Hogs coming in from the siege barracks to actually work together. We do need to see a slight push from the outer edge. And look at this queen still go on. No rage is needed for this queen whatsoever, and she still carries on her way. This has
and the sweeper
pathing.
Pushing back those healers is going to help keep them out of range as well.
Yeah.
So as long as she swings over and grabs that AD, she should keep pathing through that back end.
Yeah, looking good here for Jonah. We do have the back end Tesla farm to be a little bit worried about, but we've got an extra loon to help work through, and he's holding some of the cleanup. Time is definitely not going to be an issue for Jonah on this one. He's got enough miners left over to get through some of the defensive back end, and the queen full health here. A big bonus.
This is going to be the triple that they need. This is going to be it right here.
Yeah, it's up to them now to defend. If they hold a 2-star defense, if they get like another 99%, this will be their war. What did you called it close. We've got the 12.
I did. 12, 11. That's what I said.
We'll see. I predicted the 12-12 percentage. You predicted the 12-11. We'll see what happens. But
who's their last hitter? Is that Penguin, right? Bad Blue Penguin?
Thank you for the follow up. Yeah, big blue. Bad Blue Penguin.
One. So yeah, okay. And I don't know who this is, so I don't know. Oh, our first air hit.
Oh, Zapquick Glalo.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Okay. So Zapquick value. We've got the queen in the core. We've got the eagle there. Goes for the queen. Takes on that scatter shot and the queen. And this opens up the pathing. He doesn't get the, doesn't go for the air sweepers, but they're facing each other. So we'll see the pathing he comes through. It's not necessarily in line with how he'll want to work it. I am surprised not to see the air sweeper in that target. So main focus, working through. We do have the Sui opener. Let's check the radius on this clan castle here. Clan castle did not go down Rut-Row.
Yeah, I think his zap was not on point. I don't think his zap was where he wanted it to be. It did not get the value he needed there in the core.
No, Clan Castle's still up, and that's going to hurt the Sui opener. You need to not worry too much about the CC. Got the queen moving in. I mean, she could be slightly ranged actually coming in to get to the town hall, but we'll see what happens with the focus. It still could potentially recover. It's just probably worrying that there's not headhunters in there. There's no poison to hold them off. He does have a freeze. Right. And he's holding on to this queen ability as long as possible. Is she even going to move her way in for the town hall? That's the question. Oh, RC doesn't get
those
that
archers
down.
will pull her.
Ooh, queen. It's taking it on. Now that single didn't go down. This is going to be problematic. It's going to have to freeze up that single. Ooh, baby dragon coming out. Ooh, headhunter coming out.
And headhunters, yep.
Just enough to get through the town hall, but if the headhunter doesn't go down, rip this raid. Headhunter did go down. It appears. Is that headhunter? Wait, is that headhunter in a bad position right in front of the ice golem? No. Okay.
I don't think so.
Headhunter's down there. So
it's going to be working against that sweeper here, pushing into the core with that eagle. Yeah. Stone Slammer's still making its way in, goes ahead and freezes there, so that was a good freeze. Is it going to be enough to push through here? Still has a freeze and a haste.
Not worrying about the freeze for the air sweeper. Does get it down now
there
for the splash damage. There we go, which gets that push in, gets maximum value out of that haste. Good positioning. Stone Slammer still tanking. This is looking solid, but what about time? We do have the king wasting a lot of time of the pups in the core here, and there's only 33 seconds left. Ooh.
Yeah, and 35% of the base still up. That's a lot of base to get down in that amount of time. That's not going to do it.
No. Sneaky Gob's trying to work their way through. Loon's trying to take on the rest of the defenses. He might have, and he's still got that single up on the top side. So not going to happen. That's big stuff. Big stuff for Noble Nines there.
It is. There's that win. There's that 12-11. I'm psychic. I'm feeling it today.
Yeah, nice recovery though from Bad Blue Penguin with a few things just going a little bit wrong there. That was a really nice way to actually handle the clan castle coming out like that. What's going on with Jonathan? Yeah, so 79%. Then we get to see that 1-star victory for Noble Nines, and they still have another week to go. I was looking quickly. Hold on, because I found the thing, but I have to get. They've got like all these top players. I just want eSports ranking. There we go. So where are you guys? Silent Snipers, OneHive. There's silent. No. That's the one you're doing later.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, well, right now. Yeah, it's running right now. It's a pretty good war so far, actually.
Okay, cool. So we'll head over into that in just a second. But I wanted to find Nee. Thank you for the follow. Where are we here? Why can't
the
I find
updates
it?
that should put Noble 9s to 3-2 and then OneHive to 2-3, I believe.
How did I lose them? I saw this already today. Do you know what bracket they're in?
Not off the top of my head. They're closer to the bottom on the list.
Tribe, Bedzinger, JNT, Space Station, Verte, Ramunda, Noble Knights. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I was thinking of the wrong OneHive actually. It was the other OneHive that's in second position. So yeah, Noble Knights is ahead of them. They were in 3 in the third position, which keeps them safe now. Actually, moving forward with this, so that's good for them.
That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, GG. So staying safe there. Let's see. Okay, so thank you, Amy Nicole. Thanks for
this was fun
popping on and doing this together. I'll hand over to you. So we'll head over to you in just a second. I'm gonna pop.
Sounds good. All right, sounds good.
Have a good one.
Okay,
I'm
bye.
stalling talking because I can't find my Discord to hang out. Okay.
I got you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. So what we are looking at is 7-5 score on the board here. We did see 2 triples, 1 from each side to start out this war. Let me get some music back on. Where did my iTunes go? There we go. So we've got Finn coming in at this point. He is going with that Zapquake Lalo. Already took care of the core of the base here, so that is already out of play. Stream playlist. Why is this not wanting to work? It's not wanting to load any of my iTunes music. All right, I guess we're gonna have to use Spotify. It's too quiet. I can't focus when it's this quiet. All right, Lucifer, hello, welcome. All right, so we've got Finn already went ahead and cleared out this. There we go. There's the music. Let me know how that volume is for you guys. If it's too loud, just give me a shout. All right, so Finn went ahead and cleared out that 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock flank here and into the part of the base. We've got the Stone Slammer making its way through at this point. And then the flight has started down here near that 7 o'clock area. So it's getting a decent push here into the base. Gets the freeze down over that Town Hall. And still has 2 freezes and 2 haste for the back end. It's a tad loud. Alright, is that better? Let me know if that's any better, if it's too quiet now. And if my camera is off timing, let me know that too. Alright, this is looking smashed. There's over a minute left here on the clock. Gets the haste down. Everything pushing through that scatter area. This is going to be a triple here on the board for TUM. Using that haste to cut through those last defenses. Does have that single target still up. But we should see those loons path back in. No issues whatsoever. And it's going to be a triple. So that's going to bring the score 7-8 here. There's Lady B. Hello. Oh, I forgot to turn my alerts back on. Thank you, Lady B. And this was a beautiful hit here coming in from Finn. So that's going to put their percentage to a 54.2%. To Silent Snipers, 54.6, but it is going to give them a lead on stars here. So we're getting into a good one, Lady B. It's a good time to hop over this war. We've got 3 hits out from each side. The war started out with both teams picking up a triple on their first hits. And it's been a little bit back and forth since then. So TUM just answered with a triple there, putting a little bit of pressure back here on Silent Snipers. And then for those of you guys that don't know, Silent Snipers is the Scorpion Monkey team running under a different name. but the same exact group of people that we are used to seeing from their main team there. So, Sim coming in here. And it looks like he's going to go with the drag bat. So we've got that drag bat's going to start making its way in. And Sim is known for using dragons. He's very good with his dragons. Starts out with the Archer Queen over here near that 9 o'clock area. Is going to go ahead and Sui her in. Hopefully get through that air defense over here at 9 o'clock. Goes ahead and gets a zap down there in the core of the base as well. And then we've got the Kingsguard down near the 6 o'clock area here. Queen is just going to pick through that air defense and is going to have to go and burn her ability there. King ability is utilized here on the outside as well. Looking at this back end where those bats are going to run, you'll see that we do still have 3 wizard towers up. Queen dies out here at this point. So there's 3 up on the top side. King does not get through the bottom side wizard tower either. So let's see. It does have 3 freezes. We're going to have to see how much these dragons can get through here in order to make some progress for those bats, especially with that scatter shot up on the right-hand end. So dragons starting to push their way through, trickling a couple loons there on that top side. Witty, thank you for the follow. Blimp is making its way in here as well. That's going to work to clear out that area with the wizard tower and that scatter shot. So that's going to help out with the bats here as well. And so far, everything looks like it's going pretty smoothly. It's going to go ahead and get that eagle down sooner rather than later. There it goes. And the bats are going to start their wave over here at the 3 o'clock area. Again, has 3 heals to get them across the base. You do see 2 wizard towers still up on the back end here. Has a baby drag doing some cleanup up top as well. Goes ahead and gets that first freeze down as those bats continue their pathing through the defenses. Goes ahead and utilizes another one there, and it's going to save that last freeze for that last wizard tower. With over a minute left on the clock, this is looking really good. And this should be a triple here for Sim for Silent Sniper. So bringing back with a triple of their own. Pressure is back on to TUM. So really good hit there. I'm going to go ahead and get my goats out there in the chat. And again, those dragons working out for Sim. He definitely knows what to do and how to use those. Really good base identification there for him. Love a good drag bat hit. That was a beautiful hit. That's about one of the best ones you can get there. Everything went swimmingly. Went to plan. So now we're looking at a 10-8 score on the board. And the lead is back in favor of Silent Snipers here. Again, if TUM does triple, it's going to put him ahead of Star, but still behind on percentage by 0.4%. I see Dub's excited. Who was our first tripler? Lucas picking up triple, and then Finn getting that triple that we saw when you guys came over from Lady B's stream. So we'll see what they choose to answer with here. JJ, hey, thank you for the resub. Good to see you. How have you been? Without the mafia. I haven't gotten to talk to you guys much. I hope all is well. Get some love out there for JJ. All right, so 11 minutes left to go. Thank you, Dub. Been good and busy. All has been good. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. All right, next hit coming in here. Beck coming in. And we are going to see a hybrid hit here in from him. Just a straight hybrid. We're not seeing any Zapquake hybrid with this one. But we'll see how he decides to approach this. Looks like a little bit of a slow start here. And we're getting the official countdown, pushing him along a little bit quicker. All right, so Queen is down, goes ahead and trickles in a loon here as well. Gonna try to snipe off that mortar if possible. Baby drag down there with the loons. And then the queen has her healers running with her at this point. So was able to pick out some of those outside defenses nice and early. Goes ahead and sends in the blimp. Blimp's gonna go ahead and take care of that town hall. Rage is down nice and early. And that's gonna force the queen down to the 9 o'clock area here. So I can assume that we are going to see, we have the king placed down near 9 as well. Where is he going to funnel this off at? I was going to say we're going to see it dropped up near 3, but it depends on what this queen is going to do. Goes ahead and gets the poison down for those pups. Trickles in a couple archers here as well, keeping those healers nice and safe. Queen is starting to approach that scatter. Should be able to get that down. King ability is used, and he's going to run straight at 9 o'clock. Now, this funnel makes me a little nervous. I don't know if that queen is going to be able to catch up and move quick enough to keep everything pathing together. Goes ahead and utilizes her ability there. Froze over that single target Inferno. And we have the miners and the hogs starting to split here on the outside, which is what I was a little worried about. Queen is still making her way through, though. She's gaining back health. Does have that sweeper pushing back the healers as she approaches that scatter and expo, but is still making decent progress. We did lose a lot of our troops down here at 6 o'clock, though. Miners, a couple miners still left up. Hogs gone. It's not going to be enough to path through here, especially with that scatter shot up in the middle and time. Still almost 40% of the base left. And only about 47 seconds. Hey, @2, how are you? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Alright, so this is actually going to be a very low percentage here for TUM. That means that they're definitely going to have to triple on their next hit. And if we get a triple here out of silent snipers, it's going to be a win over to them just based on percentage. So it's really coming down to the wire. Another war that's going to be coming down to these last couple hits. And we'll see. Who are you guys rooting for on this one? We talked about the Noble Nine's OneHive war when we were casting that. But what are we thinking for silent snipers? Are they going to go ahead and pull out the win? Or is TUM going to go ahead and steal it from them? What are we thinking? Who's our last hitter for silent snipers? Is it going to be Jan? Jan is OP. No, it's Demo. Demo's going to be coming in. Demo will be coming in with that last hit. So let's go ahead and see what he can do. Again, a triple here is going to end this war for TUM. So let's see. It looks like we have a Yeti Bobat coming in here. So starting off with that Warden down here at that 630 area, he's going to go ahead and take his time picking through these defenses and creating some pathing here for those Yetis. Uses a single Yeti over the 9 o'clock area to help out with that funneling. We will see a wall break into that first layer of walls and then a jump to get through into the core of the base here. So a little bit of a slow start, but doing exactly what he needs to do. Goes out and gets the king down here as well, and then it's getting those Yetis and bowlers gonna start making their way through here. Goes ahead and sneaks that wall breaker in. Does go ahead and open up the compartments there. And then has that jump down nice and early. Is utilizing a blimp to get in for the town hall. Now that multi-target Inferno is doing a little bit of work there on those troops in the core, but the Warden's staying nice and close. His TUM keeping them safe. They do path around that Inferno tower, though. Has a couple bowlers making their way up there. Is able to finally get it down, but everything is already starting to fizzle out here a little bit in the core of the base. So it's going to be relying on the heroes and the bats. Heroes and bats to get through the rest of the base here. That eagle is still up as well. We really need the queen to get up there. Warden's starting to pick it off. Queen needs to get there and help out. Royal Champ is making her way through over here near that 4 o'clock area. Has a couple wizards down for early cleanup here on the outside. We're getting close to that minute mark. Is wanting the Royal Champ to get through that scatter shot before sending in the bats. And she was able to get quite a bit of value there. Does not get through that expo. But we're starting the bats over here near that 10 o'clock area. Queen is able to get down that wizard tower. That's going to help out a lot. Bats are getting a little bit of a split there. Utilizes that freeze. And it's going to be up to them to get through the rest of the base. Healers are still keeping the queen up and moving. 34 seconds left on the clock. Can go ahead and get some cleanup down. There it goes. Start dropping that cleanup. If this is a triple, it's going to be over here for TUM. And this is looking like a triple. Hey, Carnage. This is looking like a triple here. 20 seconds left on the clock. So many bats up left. Is this going to end it for TUM? It sure is looking like it. Seven seconds left here on the clock. 6 seconds. That king. Is that king going to cause some problems? Oh my god. It's not going to get through. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. It wasn't me. I'm going to blame Lady B. I don't know if she's even still here. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. So there's the opening. There is the opening for TUM. They have to triple. They don't have any other choice but to triple here. The bats did go in very late, JJ. As soon as that scatter went down, I mean, even before the scatter went down, really should have released those bats. Yeah, jinx, jinx, jinx. I don't have my jinx emote on my stream deck or I'd spam it myself. It is what it is, okay? Tomiyame, hola, ¿cómo estás? Oh, goodness. What do we think, guys? Are they going to get the triple? Are they going to be able to pull the triple out on this last hit? Dub was cheering on. Silent snipers. Maybe we'll say that Dub is the jinx if they lose. We'll blame it on Dub. We'll blame it on Dub. I'm nervous, though. I'm nervous for them. I always get so nervous for them. It's a good thing I don't play while I stream, like I was saying earlier, because I get way too nervous. There's no way I can handle the pressure. Even when it's not me playing. Alright. Fief! It's coming down to Fief here. Reformed Fief at that. All Dub's fault. That's right, JJ knows what to do. Alright, so Fief is going to be coming in with that Deathquake Lalo. It's starting out nice and slow. He's going to have to be very calculated with this hit. Is not going to want to make any mistakes here or they're going to lose the win. So we got the king working his way closer to 6 o'clock. Royal Champ goes ahead and utilizes her ability nice and early to get through those defenses. Getting through that first layer. King also helping out. That Royal Champ's making pretty decent progress. Is she going to get through? Does get through that air defense here as well. So she got a lot of value as she made her way into the base there. We only have 2 of those air defenses up standing. King saw his ability in play though, so that second one it downs. Oh, we have 3. No, 2. I'm not blind. 2. That one is going to go down by the king, so that's only going to leave up 1 air defense there. But again, does have the double scatter in the core of the base along with that eagle. So right now currently has a Stone Slammer. Goes ahead and sends in the queen to take care of the town hall. This is eating up a lot of time though. We're a minute and a half left on the clock and we only have 29% of the base down at this point. Goes ahead and sends in an Ice Golem to do some tanking. It should freeze up those defenses as that Stone Slammer makes its way through. Is it going to be enough? Carnage is calling time. I also think that time is going to be an issue here. Is going to have to move those loons really quick. Only has 2 haste to push them through the base, though. It's gonna be a close one. He does have the cleanup down nice and early, but is really gonna need to keep up as many loons as possible in order to push through the space quick enough. That scatter shot's gonna go ahead and start picking off that left-hand group of loons. Oh, it does redirect for the warden. Goes ahead and gets a freeze down there over that other scatter. Loons are coming through. It's gonna be close. This might just get it done though. We already have the troops doing cleanup here on the outside of the base. There's gonna be enough loons left up, I think. They're getting dangerously low, but they are going to survive. 27 seconds left here on the clock. Now, those loons do not move it very quick, and we really do not have that much for cleanup on the outside. It's going to be really close. Those minions, on the other hand, though, they move really quick. We only have one storage. This is looking like a triple. Oh, Thief coming in with a triple. That's a 3. Getting it done. That's going to be a win to TUM on that last hit. JJ was thinking the heroes were going to tear down the loons, but they did not. This is a 12-13 score here on the board, though, so a really good job from both sides with those triples. Really, really beautiful job. Yeah, way to jinx it, Dub. Definitely wasn't me. Proxy, hello. Wow. All right, what I'm going to do is, as I am heading out here, I'm going to go ahead and replay some of the hits that we did miss. So we missed Lucas's hit. Let me see who we can host over into. A big shout out to Lady B. Thank you so much for doing that dual host with me. It was a lot of fun. Let's see who we have live that we can send you all over to. My goal is to hopefully be live tomorrow night. Let me get my Twitter, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, or my Discord. There's that information. I want to be live tomorrow, but I do have my certification exam, my second one, tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow or not. Let's see, who can we host over into? I guess Puma is the only... I like to host over into streamers that are really small and don't know. Like that last guy that we hosted into, that was a lot of fun. But I'm not seeing anyone necessarily up here that is an English-speaking player. So, I think that we'll go ahead and go over to... Who's this?
Is there a gap in the wall there?
Does anyone have any recommendations? Who do you guys want to go see? Maybe I should ask y'all. There's this new guy. Who's this new guy? I've never seen this person. I think we're gonna go over to him. We'll go ahead and scare him, show him some love, freak him out a little bit. Yeah, if you guys want to make your way over to Puma, that's fine. I've hosted him a lot lately. I want to go throw you on this guy. We'll see who this dude is. Show some love to the little streamers. So I'm gonna head out. I will see you guys really soon. I love y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Enjoy. Happy clashing.
I just hit level 200 in Walkman.
Oh, huge shout out to Tex for all those gifted subs, and to JJ, and who else? There was a gifted sub over to Ching. I don't know if that was part of Texas. Nuggets for the resub and Dub for the resub. Thank you guys.